まで空からこぼれた涙の雨かき分けてさあ勇気出していこうか昨日の僕に勝つためどんな出会いも宝だドキドキドキ。
Hey everyone, Sasuke419 here, and I'm going up against Bryce in a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So, letting the skin, hi, you can see me in the reflection. Yeah, sorry about that. I do not have a, if you've seen my videos, you should know by now, I don't have a 3DS capture card as of yet, but I hope to get one eventually. But anyway, starting this battle off against Bryce, I start off with my good old Charizard Red. He starts off with his Abomasnow. He switches out, which is rightfully so, and he switches out into his Tyrantrum. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I did before. I'm gonna Mega Evolution to Mega Charizard Y, or in this case, Mega Charizard, or Mega Red Y, I should say. Mega Red Y. I don't know, Mega Red Y, but anyway, that brings out the Drought, gets rid of the Hail. I go for Flamethrower, which didn't do that much, considering so, but maybe he thought I was going to stay or switch out, but I decided to switch in and go for the Solar Beam, and Solar Beam takes out Tyrantrum, so that's a good thing. I'm like, okay, well, you can get out of here. So, he goes ahead and he switches out into his Gardevoir, so you copy Drought, okay, that's fine. But then you turn to find out this is his Mega Evolution, which is Mega Gardevoir. So, I'm just kind of sitting here, I'm like, you know what, okay, I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower. Hopefully I can do some damage to it, I can take it out, and it does more than half. And he goes for Thunderbolt, which almost kills me, but Mega Red it saves. And my Mega Red is safe, I'm happy. So, you know, at this point he switched out to his Delphox, and I'm like, oh, you bastard. I don't want to hurt the Fox. I don't want to hurt the Delphox. But anyway, I go for the Flamethrower, and it does half, which is amazing. But I'm just going to switch out because I want to save it for later, for when Hail comes back in. So I switch out, and I go for my Nessie, my good old Lapras. I get hit with Psy Shock, but it really doesn't do anything to me. I mean, I'm cool. So anyway, his Delphox goes for Grass Knot, which almost kills me, but I'm just going ahead and go for the Surf. Surf should be enough to take it out, and it does. And I need to actually EV train or breed another this one, because this is the same Lapras that I got in game, so I actually need to EV train. Well, like I said, this video is a couple weeks old. Like I said, these are older videos that I have recorded, and my Pokemon has since changed a little. But anyway, he switches back out into his Abomasnow, hits me with the Brick Break, and I go down because that's super effective. So I'm going to switch into Red, and since Mega Red is out, the Sun comes out, and I'm going to go ahead and go for Flamethrower. You know, fire types are 4 times effective, plus in the Sun, Abomasnow had no chance. That's what you got. So, anyway, he switches it to Dragalge, and I'm like, okay, well, you switch out into a Dragon, I'm going to switch out into the Great Equalizer. And I get hit with Surf, which does nothing to me. Now I know I'm taking a risk because this dragon is also part poison, but in fear of that, he switches out, which rightfully so, and he goes for his Lucario. I'm like, you know what, I could do something, so I'm gonna go ahead with Draining Kiss, and it does a good chunk of damage. I say what, 25-30% or so. So he hits me with Close Combat, and I don't know if you realize that I'm resisted because the fairy types are resistant to fighting type moves. Like I said, this was still early game, so I mean within a week or so after it came out. So I just go for another Draining Kiss, gets a critical, and pretty much get all of my health back. And that's why I like the Great Equalizer. I'm sorry, I gotta say that every time I mention that because Equalizer is amazing. Anyway, he switches out back or he goes back into his Dragalge, and I get hit with Poison. But at the same time, even though it was super effective, I still took it well. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Draining Kiss. And I keep forgetting that since it's part poison, it does neutral damage and not super effective damage. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what? This might not end well. So I'm getting hit with poison now, since I am poison, and this will not do. So the great equalizer has to come back, and I'm gonna go for Aizen. Again, Aizen is my female Aegislash, and it's a good switch in, especially seeing as how it doesn't affect me. So it goes for Draco Media, and I get hit with some meteors, and as you can see, it does nothing to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You know what? Let me just set up a sword stand, seeing as how I know I could take another hit, especially since your special attack went down. So I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and heal up all you want. Let me just go ahead. Do stance change. Let me go for a shadow sneak and see how much that does. My Aizen is brave nature plus max attack, and I get hit with Thunderbolt, and that still doesn't really do anything. So at this point, you already know where this is going. I'm going to go ahead with another Shadow Sneak, and going to knock out his little Poison Dragon Seahorse wannabe, and switches back out into his Mega Gardevoir, but at the same time, since it's Psychic, I'm going to go ahead with a Shadow Sneak. It's going to be super effective, plus with the Sword Dance +2, that's going to be the end of it, and that is the game, and I want to thank Bryce for a great battle. That was an amazing battle, but if you guys want to battle me or exchange friend codes, just let me know. Again, Sasuke 419, guys, have a good one, and I'm up for more awesome battles.